Hey guys, Ivan is here, and today I'd like to chat with you about the real estate markets in the Toronto and the GTA areas, specifically what happened in the month of October. October was an action-packed month. We had a lot of things taking place that will affect the market for the rest of the year, as well as many years to come. So we have a lot to unpack. Buckle up and let's begin. October was not a boring month. We had a 50 basis point interest rate hike taking place, courtesy of Bank of Canada. A new More Homes Built Faster bill that will target to build 1.5 million new homes in the province by the year of 2031, an increase of foreign buyer tax from 20% to 25%, as well as Ottawa's plan to welcome 1 million new immigrants into the province by the year of 2025. So we'll unpack each one of those later on in the video, but for now let's just chat about the high-level information that I think everybody should know about the real estate markets and what happened in October. So the Bank of Canada raised the interest rates again by 50 basis points, but that took place at the end of the month, so we will not see the implications of that probably until November or December this year. They did increase the interest rates by 75 basis points in September, so we certainly can focus on that and see how the market reacted. So the total transactions fell by 49.1% year over year. Average sale prices dropped by 5.7%, and the new average sale price right now is $1,089,000. The sales to new listings ratio dropped to 48%, which still positions us in a balanced zone. We're still not in the buyer's market, although this is accumulative data and some areas will be hotter than the others. Properties now stay on the market for 33 days on average. It's 83.3% longer than last year. Condo sales dropped by 46.4% since last October, and the average sale price for condos in the GTA actually went up by 4.5% year over year. There are also 16% less new condo listings making it to the market this year compared to last October. The condo rentals, the new listings dropped by 25.6%. This is probably because of the interest rate hikes. Many people are getting outpriced out of the market and they're forced to rent. The average rental price for a one-bedroom condo rose by 20.4%, and right now it is $2,481 per month. Another interesting news that came out this October is the More Homes Built Faster bill that is aimed to build 1.5 million housing units in the province within the next 10 years. Another important part of this bill is that it will allow the developers build 3 residential units in place of a single residential dwelling without needing a bylaw amendment, which usually is costly and takes a long time. So all of that will streamline the process of building more housing units in the province. Also in October, we had another news coming out that was more or less controversial. And this is the increasing the non-resident speculation tax from 20% to 25%. This is all to discourage foreign speculation on real estate in the province. This is a bit of a controversial point because foreigners don't really own a lot of real estate in Canada or in Ontario. For example, they own about 3.4% of condos in Toronto and about 4.9% in Vancouver. Baker is a real estate brokerage that specializes in pre-construction sales, claims to have sold only about 3% of their inventory to non-Canadian citizens in the past 10 years. In other words, this foreign buyer tax increase, as well as the ban on foreigners to buy real estate for 2 years in Canada that will take effect this January, will have negligible effect on the house shortage that we are experiencing today. Another interesting and exciting news that came out in October was that Canada will welcome 500,000 new immigrants into the country over the next 2 years. So 1 million new immigrants will be settling in Canada. We can probably estimate that the majority of these people will settle in the province. All the more reason why we need bills such as More Homes Built Faster. So in other words, while we're facing economic headwinds short term, mid to long term demand for housing will remain high in the province and especially in the metropolitan city of Toronto. Okay, so let's take a look at what happened to each asset type over the month of October. We're going to start looking at the year-over-year changes in the city of Toronto. Detached houses went down by in price by 10%. The sales dropped 44%. There were only 599 detached homes sold in October in Toronto. Semi-detached homes dropped by 8% in price. The sales dropped by 45%. Condo townhomes dropped by 3%, and the sales dropped by almost 60%, with only 123 sales taking place of condo townhomes in the city. Condo apartments remain flat price-wise. They didn't change over last year, and sales dipped by 54%. Looking at the GTA, detached homes dropped 11%, and sales dropped 46%. Semi-detached dropped 6%. Sales dipped by 49%. And finally, condo townhouses dropped by 2% in the GTA. Year over year, sales dropped by 51%. Condo apartments went up by 2%, although the sales dropped 54% since last year. Now, let's take a look how the interest rate hike of 75 basis points in September affected the market in October. The detached homes went up by 1%, and the average price right now is just over 1.6 million in the city. Sales increased by 21%. Semi-detached homes increased also by 1% in price, and sales increased by 12%. Condo townhomes increased by 4% in price to a new high of 863,000. Sales also increased by 4%. Condo apartments dropped in price by 4% since last month, and sales went up by only 1%. In the GTA, detached homes didn't change in price at all month over month. Sales dipped 1%. Semi-detached homes went up in price by 3%. Sales dropped by 11%, and condo townhouses in the GTA also remained flat in terms of price. Sales slid down by 2%. Condo apartments dropped 2% in price month over month, and the sales increased by 2%. Anyway, guys, this was a lot of information. I hope this was informative for you to make your own decisions and opinions about the market. But if you want to chat a little bit more about it, feel free to reach out to me. All my contact info is below. And until the next time, take care. Bye-bye.